Oh, you can't cut a staple, can you? Alright, that might be better. Okay, I think I'm ready. Yeah, let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinny McCown. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today is another day in my 25 days of content. Welcome back to whatever day it is. I have 3 new releases here that I want to smell with you all for the first time and give first impressions. And yeah, I'm fully prepared to talk big trash. Full disclaimer, I am fully prepared to talk big trash, okay? Before we get into that, I have to always thank my amazing, beautiful, incredible subscribers. You guys continuously hold it down, show so much love, so much support, engage with the content, watch the ads. Y'all are here for the 25 days of content, all 25 days, and I love that for y'all. I love that for me. I love that for us. It's amazing. We're going up. So, without further ado, let's start with Replica's Afternoon Delight, which I'm going to continue to say it. These travel sizes, I'm gonna need about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extra millimeters if y'all gonna keep charging me 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extra dollars. Okay, why is the travel size is $40? I just had to get that off my chest. Anyway, I was very skeptical about this Replica Afternoon Delight because, you know, sometimes I'm very skeptical about the gourmands anyway, but specifically when they seem like they're kind of, you know, I don't know. I just be real skeptical, and I can be very disappointed easily. I can be very disappointed easily when it comes to the gourmands, especially when they're like, people are like, it's light and fluffy. I can be very easily disappointed and upset. So I was not buying a full bottle. I was not buying a 1 ounce, none of the ounces. I was waiting for the travel size. So we finna see. Let's read notes first. The notes are Madeline, Accord. No, that's the keynotes. What's the whole notes? Oh, here we go. So top notes are bitter almond essence, angelica roots essence. The middle notes are Madeline Accord. I can't even read this. Let me go back to fragrance. Let me go to Sephora. How about that? See what they say. Because the Replica website, y'all being a little too deep. We just going to say Madagascar Vanilla, Madeline Accord, and Sandalwood. Because y'all trying to give me the Greek, Hebrew, and the Latin definition. And that's just, I don't need all that. Just tell me what the notes are. Fragrantica says vanilla, whipped cream, sandalwood, Madeline, and musk. Good enough for me. Y'all gonna take me out. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't think I love this either, though. There's something really sweet in here, but not sweet in a way that I would enjoy. It smells creamy. It smells sweet, but it's also something that my nose almost interprets as like ice cream that went bad, like spoiled ice cream. I was trying not to put stuff on my skin, but I think I might need to. It's giving me like a Body Fantasies body spray, whatever one of those sprays are. That's what it's kind of giving me. It's kind of reminding me a little bit of Caramel Skin from Fleur. It's kind of leaning in that direction. But then there's something. Ooh. There's something in here that my nose does not interpret well. No, there's something else in here. Maybe I need to go back and see what the Greek and the Hebrew definition was. It's something in here that my nose, it picks up as like spoiled milk or spoiled ice cream or something. So Mason Margiela's website says the top notes bitter almond essence, angelica root essence. The middle notes Madeline Accord, carrot heart, absolute, and Brett. The base is heart of New Caledonia sandalwood, and the infusion of premium Madagascar vanilla pod and musks. All these notes seem appealing to me. There's nothing that stands off as something I should be offended by, but it's something. Yeah, I don't think I like this. Yeah, we're gonna let that sit and come back to it because she's not good to me right now. And I have zero problems with returning her. Zero. That is making my stomach turn. Woo. Okay, well, look, we're gonna let her sit on my hand for a little second. We're gonna come back to her. The next one is Marc Jacobs Perfect Elixir. What's the name of this? Yes, Marc Jacobs Perfect Elixir. I would be lying if I didn't say I didn't want it because I want the bottle. The bottle is just so pretty. But you know, I just got the original Marc Jacobs Perfect in a bigger size. So I will survive without it. But I would love that bottle in my collection. I would love. Okay. So Fragrantica says the notes are honey, plum, and rhubarb. The middle notes are orange, blossom, and amber. The base is patchouli, vanilla, and resin. That resin actually does make me a little bit nervous. I also love the color. So pretty. Okay. Immediately upon first sniff, I do like this. I do like this. Hold on. Hold on. It does smell a little bit familiar. If I'm being honest, I'm not going to say this is the most innovative thing I've smelled. It is a more... It reminds me of something. Ooh, I do like it though. Ooh. Okay, is there rhubarb or like lychee in here or something? Hold on. Let me see. Yes. Okay. Okay. I do like this. Do I get a little bit of the original DNA? I guess technically you could say that, but I wouldn't initially smell this and immediately think, oh, this reminds me of the original Marc Jacobs Perfect. You have to like sniff for it. It does feel more elevated, more mature, a little more sophisticated. Think if, how can I, I think the rhubarb in here is feeling familiar to me to another perfume. It just feels more perfumey. I mean, the darker color is a good representation because it does feel darker. It feels warmer. It feels more perfumey. It's sweeter. This is actually a good elixir. This is actually a good flanker of an original perfume. If you're going to take something in a different direction, this is actually a good way to go. This feels like I'm grown when I wear this. There's a note in here though that reminds me of a perfume and it's going to drive me crazy. It's not too much patchouli in there. Oh, people are saying, I was reading the reviews, people are saying the opening is nice, but then the dry down with the patchouli gets a little strange. It's still nice on me, but this reminds me of something. Where's the reminds me of section? It smells very similar. I almost want to say to something I already own. Oh, they have on here Gucci Guilty Intense Perfume. Okay. I could see that actually, and that actually might be what it's reminding me of. The dry down does get heavy, but it's not overbearing. It's not a stinky patchouli like in some of these other flankers that have just come out recently. Yes, Burberry Goddess Intense just caught a stray. I mean, here's what I'll say. If you enjoyed Marc Jacobs Perfect for how light, feminine, flirty, and girly it is, and you want the elixir, and you think the elixir is gonna think, whoa, you think the elixir is gonna give the same thing? No. No. This is, I could see this being perfect for the winter time. This is much more grounded. It's heavier. It's a little more earthy. This is sisters with two different vibes, okay? One sister's all about flirty, girly, pink. That's her aesthetic, okay? That's her vibe, flirty, girly, pink things. Marc Jacobs Perfect Elixir, she normally wears all black. She likes heavy mascara. She wears, you know, black lipstick, dark, maybe even dark purple lipstick. Her vibe is a much more, you know, it's just a different direction. So, still sisters, completely different vibes, completely different aesthetics, okay? However, I like the direction it's going in, and do I want a full bottle? I could see myself getting a full bottle of this, actually. I really could. I think the purple was a good color for it. I think the rhubarb and the plum and the honey at the top were really, really good. I wish that stayed a little while longer, but I still really like it. That could be what it's reminding me of, is that Gucci Guilty Intense Perfume. I like it. Actually, I actually think this is also a little bit unexpected for Marc Jacobs. From the few Marc Jacobs perfumes that I've smelled, I don't think I've smelled anything with this much complexity and depth as this Elixir. I don't normally get this much from Marc Jacobs perfume, so I'm pleasantly surprised. I actually enjoy it. It says people who like this also like Burberry Goddess, Versace Crystal Noir, Lancome Idole, Prada Paradox, The Only One, Eau de Perfume Intense, Black Opium Over Red, Givenchy L'Entre de Rouge. Okay. Yeah. They got a lot of stuff on here. It's good, actually. And the honey is not too much. It's not overbearing. I think it's well blended. I actually think this is really good. The prices of everything, the only reason why I'm not immediately like, yes, I want a full bottle is because everything is super expensive now. A full bottle of this is $165. Tell the truth, shame the devil. What's probably going to happen is I'm going to wait for one of these third-party discount websites to get one and buy it on there. I don't want to pay full price for this. And I know the VIB sale will be here in a couple months. I could get it then too. I don't even know if I want this with 20% off. Like, I would have to fall in love with this by the time the VIB sale comes around to then pay for the 20% off. Because even with 20% off, that's still high. This is a strong like. It's not a love. And even if somebody comes out with the dupe, I kind of want this bottle. Tell the truth, shame the devil. So I'll probably just wait around for one of my websites to get it for, you know, a fraction of the price and then get it then. Okay, last and probably least. I told you I'm prepared to talk big trash. Also, because this was the whole $40. Not $39, not $38, $40. This is Dolce & Gabbana Devotion Intense. Okay? Y'all know me and the original Devotion, we do not get along. We is not cool like that. We not friends like that. We do not vibe, okay? Let's read the notes. Fragrantica says the notes are hazelnut, the middle note is orange blossom, and the base note is vanilla. I should get along with all those things. This is the bottle. I don't think I've been doing a good job showing the bottle. All right. Okay. It's still heavily influenced by the original Devotion. Okay, that original DNA is definitely still there. However, I'm not as offended by the opening of this one like I am the original, and it's not. There's something they took out that made this more bearable to me. However, that DNA is still very much there. Is this a love? I don't think so. To me, this smells like the original Devotion without whatever that top note is. And the original Devotion, the original Devotion takes a while to get to this point that it smells now. The Intense to me just gets straight to the final dry down. That's what it's smelling like the difference is to me. I can tolerate this one. I'm not head over heels. I'm head over heels. I'm not in love. So it smells still primarily like the original one. What I'll say is if there was something that you did like, but also something that you didn't like about the original Devotion, the Intense may be better for you. It may just only have the thing that you did like and not the thing that you didn't like. Because on my skin, it pulled almost something, I don't want to say bitter or peppery. I don't know. It just had something in the opening that's making it very difficult for me to be able to wear that perfume. This one, we're just getting straight to the dry down. Okay, we're just getting straight to like without all the other stuff. This still isn't a need for me in my collection. I'm not crazy about it. I would even say if you like the original, I don't think you need this one either. If you like the original Devotion and you have a full bottle, I don't think. I'm gonna have to do an update because I haven't smelled the original Devotion in a minute. But my first impressions, preliminary thoughts is, if you like the original Devotion, you don't need the Intense. If you don't like the original Devotion, or if there was something specifically about the original Devotion that you didn't like, it's possible you may like the Intense better. If you just don't like the Devotion DNA at all, I don't think that this one is going to be better for you. I really don't. This one is certainly more wearable more tolerable for me, but it's not a love. So let's circle back to this Madeline one and see what I think. There is something that my nose interprets almost as like bitter or like milk gone bad, spoiled in some way. The sweetness to me is completely gone, and it just smells bitter. I don't like this at all. Whatever sweet, soft, fluffy vanilla the people are getting, I don't get it at all. Am I missing something? Do I have to let this sit? Though I was fully prepared to talk trash, I wasn't prepared to dislike it. I am at the I don't like it at all phase, and I was not prepared for that. It is coming off to me like milk turned bad. Ice cream turned bad. And there's something, it feels like there's an oud or something in here. This is bad on me. I'm so sorry. Is anybody else saying that on the website? Okay, so the first one says, I'm disappointed because this is super lactonic on me and I have a hard time with milky scents as it tends to go spoiled or on the verge of it on my skin. I think that's what's happening to me. Smells how sugar-free vanilla tastes. It's syrupy aspartame. I love lactonics, but somehow this clashes. I get a touch of the cookie, which is pleasant, but this is not blended properly. Okay, so someone says, I prefer Ellis Brooklyn vanilla milk. I've smelled Ellis, okay, vanilla milk. These two definitely have a similar vibe. It takes a few minutes to get there once the perfume dries on the skin. And this is almost a love, but there's an underlying dirty funk that I'm not enjoying in this one. Okay, so I'm not crazy. I didn't read all the reviews, but that's enough to let me know that there's something. But I never saw nobody dislike it. I only saw love, vanilla, fluffy, vanilla, pretty. This, I don't like it. And that, even what I was getting ready to say is even that vanilla milk, what's it called? Vanilla milk from Brooklyn Ellis. Is that the name? Hold on. I think that's right. Ellis Brooklyn. Yes. Even that vanilla milk from Ellis Brooklyn, when I smelled that in the store, that smelled like spoiled milk to me too. It smelled rancid. It was not good. So I don't know what to look for to know that this type of vibe is not my thing, but this type of vibe is not my thing. It's not my thing at all. So I'm gonna see if I can return that. I don't like that at all. So that's Afternoon Delight. I really like this Marc Jacobs Perfect Elixir. This is the winner for me. However, in all fairness, this is not something that's super original and never been smelled before. I could see people not liking this because the dry down is real grown. It's real, a little more, it's like a perfumey, earthy type of smell. It's like a perfumey, earthy type of smell. And I'm so glad they said Gucci Guilty because it's kind of leaning towards that direction. It is leaning towards that direction, but I already have that perfume in my collection. I go back and forth with that one, but the dry down is where I come around with that one. But like, I would wear this with my BDK Gris Charnel for sure, with that Gucci Guilty Absolute Parfum for sure. With my Lancome Idole, like really perfumey, heavy perfumey type of scent, I would absolutely wear this with that for sure. Okay, and then Devotion Intense. To me, it smells just like the original, just without the opening. It just, to me, just the dry down. I could definitely wear this one. Like, this one, I'm not crazy about it either, though. I think I'm going to return this one, too. I'm not going to hold you. Because I was never crazy about the Devotion DNA. It just was that opening. I just don't like it all. This one, it's a little bit sweeter by this many. And it's more bearable to me, a person who does not like the original DNA. Is this go buy a full bottle? Absolutely not. But it's more tolerable. So that's my first impressions. Head over to the after party. Let me know what you think. Have you smelled any of these? What has been your experience? I literally never saw a single person say anything bad about Afternoon Delight. And now I'm like to the point where I'm strongly considering like taking it back because I don't think it's gonna change. I don't think it's gonna get better. I don't think I can wear this. I do not like. So, but yeah, Marc, are you scared of any of these? Nervous to try them out? Head over to the after party. Let me know what you think. I love you all so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.